What up, yo? Frank 5D here with a few stories for the Rap Scene Weekly Wrap-Up. Starting off with Ye. As the fallout from his public self-cancellation continues, looks like a mural of him in his home city of Chicago has been covered up. AllHipHop.com reports that the 14-foot blackout was done by the creator Jason Peterson at the request of the business owner, who just happens to be of the Jewish faith. And it's not done. Ye allegedly showed up unscheduled and uninvited to the headquarters of the footwear brand Skechers, seeking a new home for his Yeezy line, and was swiftly escorted off the premises. Just guess what religion is practiced by the owners. And finally, on the Ye front, reports are coming in of Ye no longer being a billionaire. News states that Ye lost close to 2 baby B's. That's $2 billion for anyone who didn't see the Drink Champs interview. And it's curious because the same outlets wouldn't estimate him at even $1 billion at the beginning of this year. Guess they knew something they didn't want us to know. Crazy is that his place on the list was instantly taken by Love, aka Diddy, who it would seem made his $1 billionth just as Ye's estimation dropped. Congrats, Love, but I don't know what to believe anymore. If you were still wondering if it was official or not, Quavo and Takeoff have confirmed that the Migos are officially broken up. The duo visited Drink Champs, and during the conversation about who would face them in the verses, host Nori asked if the event would include a reunion of the three amigos. Takeoff answered with a simple, "If the check's right." That sounds like a dope title to the next record. But answering the question straight up confirms what we all knew. Y'all three are no longer a group. We can commend the trio for keeping the situation as tight-lipped as they can, but be real. The check would be right for Versus or any other platform that can bring them back together to one stage. Even people who don't rock with them should welcome a reunion of Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset. It looks like Cardi B's Libra birthday bash was the party to be at this year, and that's just from the incidents going down outside. Reports say that Django Unchained himself, Jamie Foxx, was denied entry, pulling up in a white Rolls, changing his shoes, and being turned back because he had too many people with him. He was apparently apologized to and asked to come in before he left, while stating, "It's all good, I don't give a fuck, I love you my nigga, it was just too much." Damn shame they wouldn't let Ray Charles into the party, but it was a limited guest list and you know. Also outside the venue, YK Osiris, chilling in his Lambo truck, minding his own business, gets verbally assaulted by some dude. He briefly steps out the car to confront the guy, but is basically pushed back in by the crowd and security, who wish they were inside. The dude keeps yelling about going to war and whatnot while everyone got their phones out to record. Definitely glad this wasn't allowed to escalate, cause dude had something to prove. Watch out for that guy and be safe on these streets, no matter who you are or not signed to. Lil Baby continues his rap dominance as his third solo studio album, It's Only Me, released last week, debuted at number 1, making it his third project to debut on the top of the charts. His debut album, 2018's Harder Than Ever, came out at number 3, but his 2021 collab project with Lil Durk, the voice of the Heroes, dropped on top. The Hero consistently does what all these rappers want to do and makes it look effortless. It's Only Me has features from Young Thug, Future, Nardo Wick, Pooh Shiesty, and many others. Congratulations to all them and Lil Baby, who at this point is really in a lane of his own. Good shit. Okay, now let's get into some new music this week. On the full project front, we got the final installment from Westside Gunn series, Hitler Wears Hermes 10. Kodak Black's first in a series, Cutthroat Bill Volume 1. Your Old Droog with The Yodfather, dope-ass project. Shade Noir with Last Remnants. Wiz Khalifa and Taylor Gang dropped G-Rage. Duke Deuce gave us Memphis Massacre 3. Babytron with Ben Reaper 3, Old Testament, and Smino, Love for Rent. We also got singles from Juice WRLD, Rest in Peace with In My Head, newcomer Ice Spice with Bikini Bottom, Trippie Redd featuring Don Toliver with It Ain't Safe, Polo G with Bag Talk, Sheck West dropped LFG, Jay Worthy and DJ Muggs with 95, Boldy James and Future Web with Could Be Worse, and Busta Rhymes featuring Big Daddy Kane and Conway the Machine with Slap. Drop them all on your playlist ASAP. 2 big album delays happened this week. Producer Royale Metro Boomin announced that he couldn't clear a few samples and that his Heroes and Villains album will not be dropped on his projected November 4th release date, telling us to look forward to December 2nd so he has enough time to get us this masterpiece as intended, promising it's worth the wait. Something's in the air because we also got word that the confirmed Drake and 21 Savage collab album, Her Loss, will now come out on Metro Boomin's original release date, November 4th. It said that OVO producer 40 contracted the Rona, so they scrapped October 28th. The world has been wanting this project since it was announced, and it's probably smart of Metro to push his Heroes and Villains back because everyone's going to be streaming Her Loss on November 4th. And staying with music for a minute, your favorite meat man Benny the Butcher says he's about to release the best album under the Def Jam imprint since DMX's 1998 It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Now he said this on Twitter and immediately got response to the claim, putting the Griselda MC, who is great in his own right, against some powerhouse albums. We have no doubt that Benny will deliver what is a dope album, as he's proven he can do, and we should appreciate that he's thrown himself in this category of greatness. It should be noted that Freddie Gibbs had a pretty dope album with his Soul separately, and more importantly said he would have Album of the Year period, so the back and forth between the two is sure to continue. Whoever side you got, the butcher's coming, nigga. Benny also shared some awful footage of the destruction following a fire that ripped through his home. He toured what was left of the residence in a video, stating that he was in LA and his baby moms made it out safely. That's what's up, because of course most of the things in the house can be replaced, and in Benny's case, he may be able to rebuild to his exact specifications, but the loss of life would have been a completely different story, so bless up, culture. And we want to get back to celebrating some birthdays in the culture during the week, so happy birthday to Natina Reed, rest in peace, who would have turned 42, Frank Ocean, who turned 35, Casanova 2 times, and Schoolboy Q, who both turned 36, Busy B. Starsky, who celebrated 60, The Alchemist, who turned 45, Speech of Arrested Development, who turned 54, Los Angeles rapper Cam, who hit 52, San Francisco rapper Paris turned 55, Fresno MC Planet Asia, who turned 46, and producer extraordinaire Madlib, who turned 49. Shout out and happy solar return to all them, man, everyone we forgot. Your man Soulja Boy finally got beat to a first in hip-hop by none other than NLE Choppa. Choppa shared himself on Twitter walking the Memphis Grizzlies out of their tunnel to Shotta Flow for their home opener with the caption, "First artist to walk an NBA team out, and it was the home team." Big Draco responded to the post saying he been did that 3 years ago and linked a video of himself performing during halftime at a LA Clippers game. He later followed up questioning whether a halftime performance was the same as leading the team out, conceding, "Okay, he got it." NLE responded, announcing triumphantly, "I walked the team out before Soulja Boy. First time for everything, and I guess that includes Big Draco not being the first rapper to do something." And finally, looks like Joyner Lucas is gonna realize the acting transition he always dreamed of. The Worcester, Massachusetts MC shared the news with Instagram in a pic of him and Hollywood actor Mark Wahlberg, who apparently handpicked Lucas for the role. Not much is being said about the project other than it will begin shooting roughly in 6 months and is set to release in 2023. Marky Mark is from the Dorchester area of Boston, just hours from where Joyner is from, and the two have been friends ever since he appeared in the Zim Zima video that also featured Love, aka Diddy. Joyner Lucas has proven his talent. We're excited to see what he's about to bring to the world of acting, and we're going to see more and more of his caliber of rappers taking advantage of the opportunities Hollywood throws their way. It's not an easy job, so good luck. Thanks for watching, yo. You whack if you don't like and subscribe and rock the bells and follow the socials. I didn't make the rules. It just is what it is. I'm Frank 5D for the rap scene. Positive energy activates, constant elevation.